Pe 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 bom dooby doo wop bom dooby doo wop bom dooby doo.
I love you, baby, and I want you to be my girl. Well, come on, baby, let's go downtown. Rock, jump, kid around.
Welcome to the Asylum with Harley and Joker. I'm your host, Harley, as always, joined by King Joker. I guess he's just Jeremy today.
Too tired to beat Joker, but if someone whips out the double strap on, we might have a personality change. We'll see.
I will say that I do appreciate in your theme song, the Joker laugh you use is Mark Hamill Joker.
I insisted upon it.
He's the best Joker in my opinion.
That part of our theme, our intro, our friend Kevin Stoner made that for us. But originally, someone else made us another one and put that little laugh at the end of it. And so Kevin Stoner made us this better one with that laugh. But it wasn't that laugh.
The original was the Vincent Price, like, thrower laugh.
And so we had Kevin Stoner make this.
I told her, I'm like, get fucking someone to do Mark Hamill's Joker laugh.
And
yeah, because there isn't a better one.
Together.
There really isn't, no. There is not a better one.
So when did Mark Hamill portray the Joker?
The whole
Batman Adventures.
The animated series.
Animated series?
Okay. Animated.
Makes sense.
Yeah, in the 90s animated series. Then, again, I believe in Batman Beyond, if I'm not mistaken. And then
Batman Beyond.
And
through the Arkham Asylum games. He was in there. Yep. And then there's an online MMORPG called DC Universe Online, where he also voiced the Joker in 90% of that.
Basically, once he got the job on the animated series, he was Joker for the next 15 years in any animated thing. So,
okay.
And because he was the Joker for the next 15 years, it also got him other jobs, like he played Cockknocker in Jay and Silent Bob Strike. He was the trickster in the Flash show, but in both, he really used the Joker voice.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's
background there.
He's been basically that's what he's been doing since the original Star Wars trilogy is just doing animation work as voices.
Like I thought he was like when I saw him in Star Wars, I thought this is the guy that's going to be the star, the big leading man for the next 30 years or something, and it really turned out to be Harrison Ford instead. But I thought that was kind of strange the way his path, his career went. But
I love Harrison Ford. So very little he's done that I'm not a fan of.
Oh yeah. I hate that.
About it.
I hate that guy for killing it, Han Solo, and that who's the guy that killed him?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren, yeah, fuck that guy. Killing,
There's an amazing animated band, and they have a song, and the chorus of it is, why did Han Solo have to die? Kylo Ren's a bitch.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I don't even like his other work, like when Girls and all that other stuff.
I love him. I love him in Black.
Though I mean, it's his son that killed him. That's what makes it even worse.
I love him in Black Klansman. I love Adam Driver in Black Klansman.
I've never seen that. I'm just kind of kidding. He does good work. He's a good actor and everything, but that's just.
If you haven't seen Black Klansman, you need to see it. It's an amazing Spike Lee movie.
But Spike Lee.
Yep, it's Spike Lee. Spike Lee joint.
Okay.
But folks, we're jumping 20 years in the future here. We need to go back in time a little bit more. Get the damn DeLorean there, Harley. Get this thing going.
Well, we are here today to do our first part of our 1956 Top 100 bracket. So now I'm going to pass the reins over to King Joker and let him do the business.
Not gonna just fucking. Not gonna introduce anybody or anything. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well,
everybody here has been here.
Rude host, but
yep.
Anyway, I'm too tired to give a shit. So, folks, this is a big year for music history because they finally realized, there's more than 30 popular songs a year. We need to make it top 100 list instead of a top 30, and they're still doing it to this day. So apparently they hit the right number. But actually, I got to make the 2024 one still. But we're 20 years out from that anyway, so it doesn't matter. But so the order you see on my screen, folks, the order they're going to go. And remember, this is only part 1 of this year, so trust me, there's a lot more good stuff coming up in the next 2 parts. Ooh. It's going to be a tough competition in the next part, I think. But this actually, I'm going to say this part was hard as fuck to rate, for me at least. I had a hard, except for like 6 or 7 songs, I had a hard time rating this one. So let's get this show on the road. And we're going to get started off by Dean. It's the lowest ranked, number 100, Lullaby of Birdland by Les Blue Stars versus number 48 ranked, It Only Hurts for a Little While by the Ames Brothers.
Okay, there's a song by Triumph the Comic Insult Dog where he talks about choosing music is between deciding which 2 puddles of vomit to lick. That's where I am with both of these songs, but I guess I'll give it to the Ames Brothers just because I hate it slightly less.
And Harley?
I'm going with It Only Hurts for a Little While.
I am too, because I actually can understand what the words of that song are saying. And I will say, though, I totally thought that song was going in a different direction when I saw the title. I was like, I just saw this on an episode of Gilded Age a couple of weeks ago when he's telling his new wife, "Oh, it only hurts for a little while." But that's the direction I thought the song was going. So I totally was taken off.
No, that's where your brain goes.
I mean, instead, I didn't think it was a breakup song. I thought it was, oh, we're about to have sex for the first time song. Yay. But, oh well. Ames Brothers.
Not 1956, probably.
Well, we just did a song of the fucking doo-wop bracket that was 60 Minute Man. And it's not the meat, it's the motion. Another one called It's Not the Meat, It's the Motion. They were dirty back then, too. So,
that song was somewhat risque,
yeah. Front as it is nowadays.
We're going to get into, I mean, it ain't no WAP, but still, we're going to get into another song in here that I'm like, okay, this song's definitely fucking dirty. But that means the Ames Brothers are moving on. And actually, funny enough, I was just putting together the 55 bracket for release this morning, and the Ames Brothers are on that one too. But we're on that one, different song. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I got to go with Lullaby of Birdland.
No.
I liked it just a little bit more than the Ames Brothers. It's something to do with the harp or the horn. I didn't care for.
And which way you want to go, Phil?
Well, the music of that song, and the fact that it was sung in French, it kind of reminded me of like a Jean-Luc Godard film or something from the 60s or some kind of art film from that era, which was points against it, actually. But but I did like it a little bit better than It Only Hurts for a Little While. But, so I'm going to go with Lullaby.
All right, well, this one was split then. But, and actually, I forgot to say this, but Lullaby of Birdland was actually my number 33 ranked song on this. It was my lowest ranked song. And It Only Hurts for a Little While was actually my number 10 ranked song on this. So, the next matchup, though, is going to start off by Harley. And it's number 99 ranked Boese by Teresa Brewer versus number 47 ranked Transfusion by Nervous Norvis.
Boese.
I actually have to look at my ranking. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know which way I went. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Boese is my number 22. Boese is my number 22 ranked, and Transfusion's my number 11 ranked. Boese got annoying. The way her voice got when she would say Boese really annoyed the fuck out of me after enough listens. And Transfusion, I swear to God, if I ever heard an Aaron Leckinger song in the 50s, that's an Aaron Leckinger song. That is so Zappa-esque that Aaron would probably love it if he never heard it. So that's all I was thinking every time I heard that song was like Aaron would fucking love this song probably. But
yeah,
you have to share it with him, Phil, and see if he's heard it before.
Well, we're doing a thing tonight, so I'll mention it to him.
And Lisa, which way do you want to go?
I gotta go transfusion. Early anti-speeding PSA.
Yeah, it is. And that's the funny thing is it's such a catchy, good song for a fucking like a PSA and shit. But
Yeah.
Phil, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I found the harp plucking and oh wait a minute, no, Bo Weevil. That's a different song.
Yeah.
Bo Weevil, I'd heard that before, so that had sort of a familiarity to me, which typically will boost a song in my estimation. But I thought that Transfusion was just kind of very innovative and unlike many other songs on this list or even at the time. So I'm going to go with Transfusion.
Pushing it into the next round, but which way would you have gone, Dean?
Nervous Norvus, Transfusion. First heard it on Dr. Demento years ago.
Makes total sense. Yep.
When I heard it again, I was like, oh, well, I know one song that'll get my vote almost every time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Slip the blood to me, bud.
So that song might have some legs and for this bracket.
Oh,
Definitely.
that means I start off the next matchup, and it's going to be number 98 ranked, The Theme from The Man with the Golden Arm by Richard Maltby versus number 46 ranked, Sweet Old Fashioned Girl by Teresa Brewer. Let's see if Teresa can make it out of round one in this matchup. And Sweet Old Fashioned Girl was my number 13, and The Theme from Man with the Golden Arm was my number 32. I thought that was the stupidest fucking theme.
Mm-hmm.
It basically reminded me of the Dragnet theme, but slightly altered. So, a Sweet Old Fashioned Girl was funny because the first two times I heard it, I'm like, oh, she's just talking about being a sweet old fashioned girl. Then I hear it again, I'm like, I'm like, wait a fucking minute.
Yeah.
She's talking about go with a sweet old fashioned girl, and we do dirty things too. So I'm like, oh, okay, I like this song a lot. Because I'll bop your socks. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I'm gonna go Sweet Old Fashioned Girl.
Goddamn dog. And Phil, which way you want to go?
I knew the chorus, "Sweet Old Fashioned Girl," probably from one of those like Ronco collections they used to play back in the '90s, where you could buy 150 songs from yesteryear or whatever. I distinctly remember that being on there, and the chorus is so kind of saccharine and sweet or whatever that I like the contrast where she gets into, that she's kind of mischievous.
Yeah, it comes off as a trap.
Yeah. So I do like that song. I thought it was inventive, but I really liked the Man with the Golden Gun theme kind of edged it out for me. I just thought it was slick and stylish and good hi-hat drumming in it. Not your homogenized 1950s type tune. So the theme.
All right, Dean, which way you want to go?
Was not a huge fan of either of these songs, but I guess Sweet Old Fashioned Girl.
And Teresa Brewer actually makes it out round one for this matchup. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
Sweet Old Fashioned Girl.
The type of girl that'll wear her hair tight in a ponytail until you get around that alley, and then she's whipping that hair down and dropping to her knees. My kind of 50s girl, just saying. But the ones Mama warned you about. But that means that Lisa gets stopped in the next matchup. And it's number 97 ranked, Lay Down Your Arms by the Chordettes versus number 45 ranked, and this is not going to be a competition, I don't think, Long Tall Sally by Little Richard.
I don't think this is even a question.
I just said it's not a competition.
Sally.
It's not.
Sally.
I don't see him getting it taken out for a long time. But Phil, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I got Long Tall Sally's my number one, and I really the military motif of the other song is okay, but
It was too pro-military. It was too like go defend your country and die for us, boys.
right, and it's like 56. Like I guess it was Korea. Korea
Well,
was
yeah.
even over by then. I mean, like what the hell were they even?
Yeah.
Whatever.
What
It was the
war
Cold-
were they marching off to?
It was the Cold War. They need all soldiers they can get
Yeah.
for nothing ever
right.
happening. But
Okay.
but which way you want to go, Phil?
Oh,
Sally?
Long Tall Sally for sure. That's my number one overall.
And Dean.
Sally, Sally, Sally. Okay, we get it. Sally.
And Harley.
Long Tall Sally.
Yeah, saw my uncle heading off with bald-headed Sally into the alley. Fucking, it's my number one too. Long Tall Sally is definitely my number one. Fancy would kill me if it wasn't. And Lay Down Your Arms is my number 31. So my bottom three have all been eliminated already. So but Long Tall Sally does move on, and it's gonna take something to fucking knock it out. Actually, okay, there's one song I could see taking two songs I could see taking it out maybe in further rounds, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But
Maybe. Yeah.
that means Phil gets to start the next one, and these are neither of those songs I was talking about. But it's number 96 ranked "Tonight You Belong to Me" by Lawrence Welk and the Lennon Sisters, versus number 44 ranked "True Love" by Bing Crosby and Grace Kelly.
Well, I love Grace Kelly. Dial In for Murder, Rear Window. I had no idea she even appeared on the album with Bing Crosby, but I got to give Bing his credit too. So I'm gonna go with True Love.
I'm gonna have. Oh, sorry, not my turn.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
True Love, Bing Crosby. He was a horrible father, but a good singer. What do you?
Yeah,
Right.
He had true love for taking that belt off. That's for damn sure. But which way you want to go, Harley?
True Love.
Are you fucking kidding me? How the fuck does that song move on so fast? Oh, that song bored the fucking shit out of me.
Against "Tonight You Belong to Me."
Yeah, that song is corny as hell.
Tonight you
mentioned it evoked pedophilia.
How did you? I'm kind of curious how you came across that, but adultery, yes.
You're in love with another, but tonight you're mine, and most of the girls were under 14.
I didn't hear that part, but
Yeah, but in that time frame, it was.
no, that still was normal to under 14 at that time frame.
Yeah, but they were marrying the girls off at that age, though.
That's true.
I
They
mean,
At
still are.
14, you were getting married.
Not in 1956.
But,
No,
I mean,
so much. I mean, it wasn't the norm anymore.
not in America, at least. Not
You
in
go
America,
back to 1930 and 40, yes.
but
Unless your name was Jerry Lee Lewis.
yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah, but they weren't okay with it.
see,
No. I mean,
I'll
heck, how
admit
old was Patricia when Elvis started dating her?
14.
Like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
But
okay.
supposedly he protected her virtue the whole time until they got married when she
Yeah, I
was 8.
call bullshit on that.
I do too.
She
man
was
who takes-
admitted that's BS.
A man who shakes his hip that much ain't saving no damn virtue. But yeah,
Exactly.
see, I didn't get that out "Tonight You Belong to Me." To me, it was just like an adultery song from back then. But from a female's perspective too, which I found original. But "Tonight You Belong to Me" was my number 5. So I actually really like that song. I like the back.
The video. One of those girls is younger than your daughter, your older daughter.
Oh, okay. Now we get the rest of the story. Lisa did listen to a lot of these on YouTube, so she
Yeah.
probably saw some
Probably.
video that maybe we missed out on.
Right.
So,
I always do YouTube, and the only thing I could find was them appearing on Lawrence Welk.
okay.
And one of them had to be like 9 years old. So when help, she didn't understand the subject matter.
Yeah, well, True Love was my number 26 ranked. I thought it was boring as shit.
I
But
got it.
which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Oh, definitely True Love. Sorry.
I honestly did not see that matchup going that way, but okay.
Mhm.
I thought Tonight You Belong to Me was a weight catcher song, but
Got
this
ya.
next matchup should be a blowaway regardless. Dean gets started out, and it's going to be number 95 ranked "I Want You to Be My Girl" by Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers versus number 43 ranked "The Happy Whistler" by Don Robertson.
Okay. Roundabout logic here, but I cannot vote for Frankie Lyman. Stephen King wrote a short story called "You Know They Got a Hell of a Band," about a place where all the rock and roll stars have sort of become what's become heaven for them. But like normal people get trapped there, and Frankie Lyman is the worst of the bunch. So I can't vote for him. So the other one takes it.
I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I never even heard of that, so that's.
It's
Yeah.
in one of his collections of short stories. Really interesting.
Isn't CJ like a huge Frankie
No,
Lyman? Where the hell is he at?
Oh, yeah, Frankie Lyman. Yeah, CJ loves Frankie Lyman. I thought you were going to say Stephen King. I'm like, no, he hates Stephen King. But yeah, he's a huge Frankie fan, whether it's Lyman or Valley or any of the Frankies.
I recall that from the doo-wop bracket.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of hoping he'd be on this one. But there's another Frankie Lyman in one of the other parts that year, as of course. But which way you want to go, Harley?
Frankie.
Yeah, I want you to be my girl is my number 8. Happy Whistler is my number freaking 30. So that's the lowest one I have left on the board still. So I'm willing to take that out because I want you to be my girl is a really good song. Lisa, which way you want to go?
Frankie.
And Frankie moves on. Phil, which way you want to go?
Yep.
And that means Frankie is moving on. And the next matchup gets started off by Harley. And it's going to be number 94 ranked Miracle of Love by Eileen Rogers or number 42 ranked The Fool by Sanford Clark.
The Fool.
Yeah, this is actually a tough one. I don't know which way. Oh my God, these are I actually ranked these right next to each other. Didn't even realize that. But yeah, The Fool was my number 16 and Miracle of Love was my number 17. So The Fool gets it by 1. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I gotta throw one to Miracle of Love. It wasn't my favorite version of that, and I agree that but I just didn't care for The Fool. Something about his voice maybe that didn't get with me.
And which way you want to go, Phil?
That's funny because I thought that it sounds a bit like a poor man's Ricky Nelson, but didn't Ricky Nelson recorded a song called Little Fool or I'm a Fool or something?
Yeah, something.
So maybe I was influenced by that. But I did like that song a little bit better than Miracle of Love, so The Fool.
Which means The Fool moves on.
Because Lisa's a huge Ricky Nelson fan, so I thought she'd like that. But...
I'm more of a... Yeah, okay. So The Fool's moving on.
It is, but which way would you have gone, Dean?
Fool.
Okay.
The Fool will
I'll have
definitely
to
move on.
listen to it again.
I mean, it definitely is my favorite in this part for Dan, anywhere near. But that means the next matchup is a play-in matchup. Start off by me, and actually, this is a very special play-in matchup because I didn't do this on purpose. It just ended up that way ranking-wise. But it's a Fats Domino play-in matchup because it's number 92 ranked My Blue Heaven versus number 41 ranked Blueberry Hill. It's a lot of blue here, but. And My Blue Heaven was my number 15, and Blueberry Hill was my number 9. So I got to give it to Blueberry Hill. I knew that song though from when we did that was in the Rolling Stone Top 500 list. I think Blueberry Hill was the only Fats Domino song in the Top 500 for Rolling Stone. So, but which way you want to go, Lisa?
Damn. Okay. Blueberry Hill. I just didn't think that it was peppy, but maybe too much horn.
Well, I mean, it's Fats
For,
Domino. Right?
for My Blue Heaven. Blueberry Hill is all loves. That is actually, I believe that's my number one.
But
Yeah.
which way?
No, it's not.
Well, it is the highest ranked song in this part of the bracket. But which way did you want to go, Phil?
First of all, when I was a kid, for whatever reason, I just loved Fats Domino. I thought he was the coolest.
Because he's great.
And the song that imprinted me was Blueberry Hill. So I got to go with Blueberry Hill. But whenever you talk about Blueberry Hill, you got to talk about Happy Days, because Richie Cunningham, whenever he thought he was going to score, he's like, I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, which hasn't aged well. It seems pretty creepy, but
yeah.
But
I mean, it's
sung by yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I would say it's better than getting on top of Cherry Hill, but as that was the old saying when we were a kid. But when I was a kid, since I'm the youngest on this thing, I'm pretty sure. But
it's an inspiration point. You got when he's getting ready to go to inspiration point, he'd be like, I found my thrill, and he's like, yeah, okay, buddy.
Well, Dean, which way do you want to go? Which Fats song were you going with?
God, I love me some Fats Domino. So, I feel like no matter which way I come out a winner. And there was a movie years ago that starred Rick Moranis and Steve Martin, where Steve Martin was a former gangster. And a lot of people hated that movie, but I liked it. Theme song was My Blue Heaven. I'm going to go that way just to give it a little nudge. I know it won't win, but that's okay.
It already didn't. But Harley, which way would you have gone?
Blueberry Hill.
Which means Blueberry Hills moves into the first round and gets to do the last matchup on this side of round one. It's going to be facing number 9.
I'm sorry, Jared. I think that's that one role. Like Steve Martin just whiffs sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that's one where he whiffed. Sergeant Bilko is another one. But you liked it, so I mean, I'm not hating it. But.
I mean, I don't know. Him and the Jerk is the most annoying thing ever. But
I love the Jerk. No, that's classic.
I love it, but his character is just so fucking annoying. Nobody can be that stupid. Nobody. But
Dumb and Dumber.
I mean, it's even they're not that stupid where they could be raised by an all black family and think they're black, and be the oldest white man in history. It's
blissfully ignorant. He just
it's like Rocko's Modern Life, where Heifer's raised by wolves and he thinks he's a wolf when he's really a cow. It's like,
don't you love it when he creates the thing, the handle on the glasses, and it causes everybody to go, cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I thought that was pretty fun.
It's a funny movie. I laughed at it, but I couldn't watch it again. I don't think I watched it once.
Mm.
But that means that Blueberry Hill will be facing number 93 ranked "Treasure of Love" by Clyde McPhatter and the Drifters. And it's going to get started off by by Lisa.
Really? So Blueberry Hill against Treasure of Love?
No.
Yes.
Is it? My bad.
Correct.
Blueberry Hill. Not a problem.
And Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Treasure of Love has great vocals. It's very melodic. I do like it, but Blueberry Hill, for sure.
And Dean?
Blueberry Hill.
Which means Blueberry Hill will move into the next round. But Harley, which way would you have gone?
Blueberry Hill.
Yeah, it's going to be a sweep because Blueberry Hill was my number 9 and Treasure of Love was my number 26. Or I'm sorry, 27. So yeah.
Oh.
Definitely the way it goes.
What's that? Oh, you're
I was say I'm like, she has a broom, Phil. Watch out.
Yeah, she got a new one. We went to.
He wanted safety, so we bought it at $5 Below.
Well, do your
Phil,
sweep the tabletop. Okay.
They can't see me
can't
sweeping the
Okay.
table.
All right.
That's why I do this.
Well, we got to work in the visuals, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil, Phil, when she sweeps the table, it looks like she's trying to do something else. So all we can see is the hand moving back and forth. So
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, Phil song. But the other side of round one is going to start off by Phil. Speaking of the man
On
himself.
speed again, shoot the juice to me, Bruce. My foot's on the throttle and it's made of lead, but I'm a fast-riding daddy with a real cool head. I'm a-going to pass a truck on the hill ahead. Transfusion, my red corpuscles are in mass confusion. Never, never, never gonna speed again. Pour the crimson in me Jimson. I took a little drink and I'm a-feeling right. I can fly right over everything in sight. There's a slow-poking cat, I'm gonna pass him on.
And it's number 73 ranked Band of Gold by Kit Carson versus number 24 ranked Allegheny Moon by Patty Page.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
I liked Allegheny Moon a little better, I think. Not crazy about either one, but
And which way do you want to go, Dean?
Allegheny Moon, although I just feel like both of those songs, if they were still doing, top 30, neither of those would have made it, I feel like.
Actually, Allegheny Moon would have because it was 24.
All right, well, no accounting for
Patty
taste.
Page was very popular. People bought her, I don't know, her garbage, theoretically.
As the men back then would say, she's a smart looking woman, but she was fucking gorgeous. But
So there's 2 for Allegheny Moon.
but Harley, which way you want to go?
I don't know. I don't care. You pick.
All right. Well, you're going with Band of Gold then, just for competition. And
is that a first in this whole podcast, or Harley defers?
For Harley, yes, but
okay.
I mean, CJ does that all the time. Where he's like, I don't fucking care between these two, but he's like whatever the girls picked. That's a CJ / Harvey thing sometimes, but
Okay.
actually, once again, these two were ranked right next to each other on mine. And Band of Gold is number 24, and Allegheny Moon is number 25. So Band of Gold wins it by 1 for me, which means Lisa gets a tiebreaker.
I gotta go Band of Gold. I liked it exactly 1 degree more.
Zach, right? Me too. It was like
Yeah.
just slightly. It was the better of the worst, but
1 was 4.9, 1 was 5.
yeah, damn. But
And I don't mean on my, like out of 1 to 10.
I honestly wish that those two songs were facing these two next songs instead, so I could eliminate both of them. But
Exactly.
the next matchup gets started off by Dean, and it's number 72 ranked That's All There Is to That by Nat King Cole versus number 23 ranked Just Walking in the Rain by Johnny Ray.
Nat King Cole, just because it's Nat King Cole, but I don't love this song.
Harley, which way you want to go?
Nat King Cole.
Oof. Okay, actually, you know what's funny? Okay, I actually am going to go... I'm going to go against my rankings here because I don't think it's going to make a difference regardless. Because these two were against each other. We're literally next to each other, too, my rankings. That's All There Is to That was literally my number 3, and Just Walking the Rain was a number 4. So I'm going to give Johnny Ray a vote just to keep him in the match for now. I doubt it's going to make a difference, but you never know. And they were so fucking close, I really couldn't choose anyway. But which way you want to go, Lisa? Johnny Ray or Nat King Cole?
I gotta go with Nat. That whistle in the Walking in the Rain was just annoying.
I liked it.
It hit me in the ADD.
But which way would you have gone, Phil?
The King.
See, I like Johnny Ray's lyrics in that song. That's why I really dug that one. Because we've done other Johnny Ray songs in this I didn't like, but that one wasn't bad.
I mean, I agree with Dean. It's not Nat King Cole's greatest song, but it's still
Nat King Cole.
Yeah.
Well, that means that Harley gets to start the next matchup. And, this one actually has a returning almost champion from the last year. But Harley, it's number 71, Mama from the Train by Patty Page, versus number 22 ranked 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford.
16 tons.
Yes, 16 Tons are returning, and I believe last year it was our second place. Yes, last year it was our second place champion. So I was just editing that this morning, so I'm like, oh yeah, that's on this one too. But 16 Tons is my number 2. The only thing that beat out Tennessee Ernie Ford on my list was fucking Little Richard himself. So Mama from the Train was my number 21. I gotta say, with Mama from the Train, I kept thinking of that fucking Danny DeVito movie.
The what?
Like the Danny DeVito movie, Throw Mama from the Train.
I love that. I enjoyed that movie.
That was
Not to say I loved it, but I enjoyed it.
Billy Crystal. Awesome movie.
I think I watched it for the 1986 rotisserie cinema.
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I kept
like that movie.
I kept thinking of that. But which way
Me
did you
too.
want to go, Lisa? Which way did you want to go, Lisa? Patty Page or Ernie Ford?
Which way did you go?
Oh, I went 16 Tons. That's my number 2.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I like the movie, but that's not taking me away from that song.
Oh no, I like the song too, but the song's really catchy. But better than the damn ballad of Davy Crockett. I'm happy there's none of those in this fucking part.
Oh,
But-
yeah, that's awful.
But
They're like
which way?
Lisa, what did you vote for?
16 Tons.
Okay.
16 Tons won. But Phil, which way would
Sorry.
you have gone?
Well, you mentioned the movies of '86. Real quick, I want to say that, man, we don't have a lot of momentum towards that right now. Aaron is not showing much of any interest in that like he normally does. So, anyway,
I don't know. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
kinda-
I'm still down for it, but I got so much going on with other movie brackets that I ain't in no
Right.
rush to go watch fucking 13, 14 movies.
so we'll
but-
see about that.
Right.
But
right.
16 Tons.
Yeah, maybe just stick to what we're doing with the actors thing now, then go back to that eventually when everybody gets like a little bit
Yeah,
rejuvenated
I like
from
the
it.
actor scene better.
Yeah, I mean, and there's other topics we could do, like the mustache one too. We could do other topics like that as well. But
Yeah.
Good point.
which way would you have gone, Dean? Patty Page or Ernie Ford?
Oh, absolutely, Ernie Ford. 16 Tons, I love.
Well, this next matchup gets started off by me after Ernie Ford gets a sweep into round 2, and this one's going to be number 70 ranked "After the Lights Go Down" by Al Hibbler versus number 21 ranked "Honky Tonk" by Bill Doggett. And this "After the Lights Go Down Low" was my number 14, and "Honky Tonk" was my number 19. So I gotta give my vote to Al. I liked his song. It was really like it's kind of the song I'd want to sit in a nightclub in the 50s and kind of like listen to while sipping my gin martinis. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I gotta go, unfortunately, because it is an instrumental, and that kind of threw me.
Neither of these
But-
are instrumentals.
Oh, I thought I must have the comment in the wrong spot then. But Honky Tonk.
Yeah, Honky Tonk is neither of these are instrumentals. Honky Tonk has a full set of lyrics.
1-1. Okay.
But Phil, which way you want to go?
Didn't Hibbler have it? What he had a song on another bracket we did, right? That was
I don't think so. I don't recognize the name at all.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, me neither.
I was just curious. It seemed like his other song was kind of bawdy too, kind of sexually suggestive.
He. You're right. He did a version of Unchained Melody on the last part, but it lost fast.
Okay, well, I went with Honky Tonk anyway.
Yeah, actually, no, I didn't go for that. Fuck. Damn it.
You know, the irony though, this is not a country music song, and it's like the Honky Tonk was adopted by country music.
Yeah.
Because they're all honkies. They're all honkies. But which way you want to go, Dean?
Did Phil go with Honky Tonk Man?
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
I'm actually getting that put on a shirt soon to sell. But And there's gonna be a hashtag free Chancey in the bottom of it, but on the back. But which way would you go? Where would you have gone, Harley? Al Hibbler or Bill Doggett? Earth the Harlequin.
She's all fighting crime, or oh no, creating crime.
No, she's chained to the wall right now. I think I forgot to unlock it again. God damn it! But Harley. All right. Well, whatever. Bill Doggett won. We already knew that, so it doesn't really matter what her vote is. But and she's going to close to last in the next one anyway. So, Lisa, you get to start the next matchup off. Oh, I've been calling your name.
I took my headphones off for a second.
Me calling your name has that effect, I know. But is it Al Hibbler or Bill Doggett?
The one that's not honky tonk.
Damn it, Al Hibbler could have won then in another world. But that means the next match gets started off by Lisa. And it's number 69 ranked Picnic by the McGuire sisters going against number 20 ranked No Not Much by the Four Lads.
Excuse me.
I gotta go with Picnic. Sweet and a bit sad. And as to No Not Much, my comment was, yep, not much.
And
Like it.
Phil.
Well, I mean, the difference between a song that says waspy and all duty and all straight lace is No Not Much, and Long Tall Sally is stark. I mean, there's a stark difference. This is the music that's disappearing. So this is
Until doo-wops makes a relapse in the late 60s, early 70s, but yes.
Yeah.
So I didn't care for Picnic that much, but enough to beat No Not Much. Picnic.
And Dean, which way would you go?
I'd go with Picnic. No, not much. Wasn't much.
And
I love
Harley, which way would you have gone?
Picnic.
And actually, I was gonna say that's the first low-rated song to go this side of the bracket, but I'm wrong about that. We've been voting a lot of low ones through, but yeah, these were close to me. Picnic was my number 18. No, Not Much my number 20. So Picnic got my vote too. We got a sweep, folks. So I could have done without either song. This next, why is it these match? Oh my god, it's either these matchups have two shitty songs or they have two amazing songs, and I'm fucking like.
I know, I hate that.
It's all been happening this one, but I can't even. It's not like I can even plan this shit really ahead of time. But the next matchup can start up by Phil, and it's number 68 ranked, A Teenage Prayer by Gail Storm, versus number 19 ranked, The Green Door by Jim Lowe.
What is it doing?
Well, Gail Storm doesn't have a prayer in this, so I'm gonna go with Green Door.
And Dean.
Green Door.
And Harley.
Green Door.
Which means, folks, that Green Door is moving into the next round. But I did like, oh, God, these are right next to each other too, my rankings. What the fuck? Well, okay, I'm not going to go get my rankings because it doesn't make a difference at this point. But yeah, Green Door is my number 6. Teenage Prayer is my number 7. I like both these songs a lot. I like that Gail Storm song better than the other Gail Storm song in this part.
Oh,
but,
really?
But I have my reasons.
No.
But
No.
I gotta say, the Green Door. What's behind the Green Door? Is it the room in the back of the Is it the room in the back of the club that the orgy's happening in, or is it a swingers club? Like, what the fuck's going on behind the Green Door? Like, it's the 50s.
Are you, like, really into 70s porn or something, man? Because
listen to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics. Like, you hear the hush shit behind the Green Door. Like, there's something going on behind there, and it's the 50s. So I feel, and he's like the only one to do this song. So I feel like Green Doors were a thing in certain clubs and bars across like cities.
Like a speakeasy or something.
Like a
It could be a speakeasy thing.
Well, it's the 50s, so alcohol wasn't illegal. So I doubt it was a speakeasy.
They'd be gambling, though.
gambling works.
Yeah, it could very well be gambling.
I like my idea better. It's more fun, but I'm thinking of like in my world, it's like eyes wide shut behind that door. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
The green door.
And that's a sweep, folks. We're gonna have sweep versus sweep in the next round, but only two matchups left in the. Oh wow! I did not realize those two songs were against each other. That's perfect. But only two matchups left in this side of the bracket, and the next matchup gets started off by Dean. Oh, and these are both songs where it's not the best version of the song by the best person. Oh, I gotta love this. But Dean, your matchup is number 67 ranked "Why Do Fools Fall in Love" by Gale Storm versus number 18 ranked "Blue Suede Shoes" by Carl Perkins.
I'll go Carl Perkins' "Blue Suede Shoes."
And Harley?
What was it? Sorry.
Not Frankie versus
"Why Do Fools Fall in Love."
Yes.
Sorry.
Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
So, as I said earlier, folks, my vote next, and this to me is basically not Frankie versus not Elvis.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's what pissed me off about this. I'm like, how are these two up to go get each other? Not Frankie versus not Elvis. But "Why Do Fools Fall in Love," not Frankie version, was my number 12, and "Blue Suede Shoes," nowhere near fucking Elvis version, was my number 23. So I gotta give it to Gale Storm, even though I'm not that big a fan of. Which apparently, both her version and Frankie's version came out the same year. But Frankie did it first, but she a couple months later released a version of it, and then Sheila other people did too. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Yep.
Which means Gail moves on for the first time in this bracket. But which way would you have gone there, Phil?
I'm gonna, I don't want to. I want to give Carl Perkins his due because he was very influential rockabilly artist, and like Elvis's version of "Blue Suede Shoes" is arguably better, but Carl Perkins was just kind of an awesome figure in music history, and I love the way he came out. Like he was very vanilla, kind of like Willie Nelson. He kind of changed his persona in the 70s, and he looked like he was like totally blown on coke. He came out with this huge fro, and big mustache, and sunglasses and shit. He's like a big personality. So I'm going to give it to "Blue Suede Shoes." Wasting a lot of time on somebody who's already lost.
Yeah, it's okay. We're moving fast in this one anyway. And the final matchup is going to get started off by Harley. And this, I couldn't have planned this. I couldn't have fucking planned this. It's an instrumental matchup. Because it's number 66 ranked "Song for a Summer Night" by Mitch Miller versus number 17 ranked, the highest ranked song in this. So this is two parts of these brackets in a row where instrumental is the highest ranked. But it's going against number 17 ranked "Canadian Sunset" by Eddie Haywood and Hugo Winterhalter.
Oh. I guess I'll go with the Canadian one. Because I don't really like instrumental, so the Canadian one's a little less.
I
think so.
These were both in the bottom 5 of my rankings, for God's sake. But "Song for a Summer Night" was 28, and "Canadian Sunset" was number 29. So I gotta give it to "Song for a Summer Night." I enjoyed that one a little bit more. "Canadian Sunset" almost sounds like what Peanuts would become 10, 20 years down the road. So it almost sounds like Peanuts music. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
I got to go "Canadian Sunset." It simmered for me.
I mean, yeah, I didn't hate either of these. It's just their instrumentals. Like I'm so far down.
Right.
But which way you want to go, Phil?
I just barely have Mitch Miller edging out Eddie Haywood, but I'm not a big fan of either of these.
Which means that Dean is the tiebreaker in the final matchup for round 1 for an instrumental matchup.
I'm going to go with "Canadian Sunset." I liked it vaguely better than the other one. And I don't love, and I like instrumentals, but I don't like either of these.
Well, I mean, it's funny that even in 56, you see like the last of big band music making its way out. But that means that round one is officially over. We eliminated half of these 17 of these songs technically by now. And that means that the round two is
Hey, doom ba da doom ba da doom ba da doom doom. Ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah.
Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? And lovers await the break of day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above?
going to get started off by me. And it starts off on the back in the top with It Only Hurts for a Little While by the Ames Brothers versus Transfusion by Nervous Norvis. And I'm going to get my rankings in this one because these were only one apart for me. But Transfusion by number 11 and Ames Brothers by number 10, but I'm getting to Transfusion. I think that's a little bit better song. I don't know why. In the moment, that must have been the way it went. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
All inaudible sometimes.
Yep. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
I'm with you.
Oh.
I really liked the PSA part of it, and it was a catchy song. Mm-hmm.
Which means Phil.
Yeah, I agree with Lisa and Jeremy.
Transfusion moves into the quarterfinals. Which way would you have gone, Dean?
Transfusion all the way. I'll never gonna speed again.
Type O. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
Transfusion.
A sweep to start off round two. Well, there we go. But that means that Lisa gets dropped in the next matchup. And I don't think it's a competition, but Sweet Old Fashioned Girl by Teresa Brewer versus Long Tall Sally by Little Richard.
Oh, Sally.
And Phil.
Yep.
And Dean.
Sally, if only because it was in the first Predator.
And which way do you want to go, Harley?
Sally.
And Lord knows it's a sweep, so I already had it down from the first person that voted. I knew it was going to be a sweep. So we got, actually, oh shit. It's going to be sweep for sweep in the quarterfinals on that one. That's going to be a fun one. I have a feeling which way it's going, but we'll see.
It'll be fast.
Well, we'll see, actually. I'm not too sure which way it's going in the next round. But the next matchup, though, gets started off by Phil.
Cool.
And it's going to be True Love by Bing Crosby and Grace Kelly versus I Want You to Be My Girl by Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers.
Frankie Lyman. I want you to be my girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Dean?
I got it.
Truly.
And Harley?
True Love.
Yeah, I Want You to Be My Girl was number 8, and True Love was number 26. So I'm going for I Want You to Be My Girl, which means it's a tiebreaker for Lisa. Is it True Love or I Want You to Be My Girl?
Gotta go with the doo-wop. I didn't think that, honestly, with the song that I listened to, I felt like maybe I should have used I did the original, not the remix. So maybe there's a difference, but I didn't think he sounded that good in True Love.
He didn't. I mean, it's from a movie. They did it for a movie back then.
That's true.
But that means the next matchup gets started off by Dean, and it's The Fool by Sanford Clark versus Blueberry Hill by Fats Domino.
Blueberry Hill all day long.
And which way you want to go, Harley?
Harley's mailing in her vote.
Only a fool wouldn't vote for Blueberry Hill. Okay, sorry.
Nice. I see what you did there.
I mean, who does Harley think she is now in her vote? Don't you know that no other country does that except Australia, Germany?
Nobody in the world does that.
About 35 other countries.
Yeah.
Right.
But all right, well, yeah, Blueberry Hill was my number 9, and The Fool was my number 16. So I'm going for Blueberry Hill. We'll wait for Harley to get back. But Lisa, which way did you want to go?
Blueberry Hill.
And Phil?
Yep, Blueberry Hill.
Which means the next matchup's going to be a hard one, I think. But Harley, you back yet or no? Assuming not, but I'm pretty sure she would vote for Blueberry Hill regardless. So we will move to the other side of round 2. And it's going to get started off by Harley. I'm going to kill her. What I am.
Why don't you start it off, and then when she gets back, she can start.
I'm going to.
Okay.
But it's going to be Band of Gold by Kit Carson versus
Wait.
You know.
Wait, what?
She messaged. She's messaged. Hang on.
I didn't get any message.
It's
Sorry,
the hand.
guys. I heard a big bang upstairs and had to go see what it was.
Well,
Like really big bang.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, my son just tripped over something because he was trying to walk with his switch in front of him and then tripped over. You know those little pedal things you put in front of you on the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tripped over one of those because he wasn't paying attention. He was looking at his switch instead of what's in front of him.
These dumbass kids today.
Yes.
But Harley, you're starting off the next matchup on the other side of round 2. And it's gonna be Band of Gold by Kit Carson versus That's All There Is to That by Nat King Cole.
Not King Cole.
And yeah, Band of Gold was my number 24, and That's All There Is to That was my number 3. So I gotta go with Nat King Cole. But which way would you go, Lisa?
Yep.
Which means Nat King Cole moves into the quarterfinals. And Phil, which way would you have gone?
Yep.
And Dean, finish us off.
Sweep.
It's gonna be a lot of sweeps in the quarterfinals.
I think I did. Okay.
But the next matchup gets started off by me, and it's 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford versus Honky Tonk by Bill Doggett. And yeah, 16 Tons is my number 2, so that's obviously getting my vote. Honky Tonk was my number 19, so which way you want to go, Lisa?
Definitely 16 tons.
Wow. What was I thinking?
And Phil, I hear you perplexing over there.
Yeah, I got there's a fatal flaw in my calculations here, but I'm going to correct it. I'm going to say 16 tons.
Which means 16 Tons is moving on, but which way would you have gone, Dean?
16 tons.
And Harley?
16 tons.
We are going to have a lot of sweeps versus sweeps in the quarterfinals, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, because we had a bunch of powerhouse versus powerhouse and nah versus nah. And now the powerhouses are going to get the nah.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, what's happening now should have happened in round 1, honestly. But I can't control how the rankings make these come out, which is the fun part of it all. But that means that Lisa starts off the next matchup, and it's Picnic by the McGuire Sisters versus The Green Door by Jim Lowe.
Oh, the Green Door.
And Phil?
Yep, the Green Door.
And Dean?
For the orgy that's apparently going on behind the Green Door.
Yeah. Giggity. And Harley, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna go like Dean for the orgy behind the green door. Why
I was
not? That
just-
sounds fun.
That's
It does.
where we thought you went
Sounds
there
exhausting.
a few minutes ago. Harley.
Yeah, I want to find the green door.
Well, Green Door was my number 6, and Picnic was my number 18. So yeah, Green Door beats it by 3 times. But that means that Phil gets to start the next matchup in the last one in round 2. And it's going to be Why Do Fools Fall in Love by Gail Storm versus Canadian Sunset by Eddie Haywood and Hugo Winterhalter.
Well, I didn't get to say much about Why Do Fools Fall in Love. Yeah, this is not the best version of that, but it's still good enough to beat Canadian Sunset.
Well, I will tell you, the other version is number 28 in this bracket, and it will be in the final part. So,
I actually like
what-
Diana Ross's version of Why Do Fools Fall in Love.
well, that might come up eventually in the Billboard. Who the hell knows? But Dean, which way you want to go? Gale Storm or a Canadian Sunset?
Gale Storm.
And Harley?
Why do fools fall in love?
Yeah, that was my number 12, and Canadian Sunset was number 29. So it's got to be Gale Storm for me as well. Lisa, are we having a sweep?
Yep.
Was every matchup a sweep? Every matchup. Oh,
Have
that's
they?
nope. There was two. There was
Oh.
one. There was one matchup that was not a sweep.
Okay.
So, and it was actually close. So,
Yeah.
but it's still, there are 8 phenomenal songs in our quarterfinals. So, holy shit, it's going to be hard. It's probably all my top 15 at least. So, but that means that we can move into the quarterfinals, and it's going to get started off.
Midnight, one more night without sleeping. Watching till the morning comes creeping. Green door, what's that secret you're keeping? There's an old piano and they play it hot behind the green door.
By Dean, and it's Transfusion by Nervous Norvis versus Long Tall Sally by Little Richard.
That's not fair, but got to go Little Richard. Long Tall Sally.
So you're going with Little Richard. Which way you want to go, Harley? Go ahead.
Little Richard.
And yeah, Long Tall Sally is my number 1, so I gotta go with that as well. I wasn't sure if this one was going to be just a fast sweep or if somebody was out there with the Nervous Norvis. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
Long Tall Sally.
And Phil.
Like, it would have to be something like Tutti Frutti to beat Long Tall Sally. So Tutti Frutti's not here, so Long Tall Sally.
Is this actually? I should look at that. Is this actually the only Little Richard track in this year? Oh, well. 1, 2. Yep, it is the only Little Richard song in this year. So I'm sure we're gonna have more coming in years to come, maybe. But that means the next matchup gets started off by Harley, and
Didn't appreciate him enough while we had him, Little Richard.
I mean, he is the power bottom, but
Yeah.
and we actually owe him for a good 10, 15 of the biggest artists ever that came to America from Europe. So,
Yeah.
but Harley, you start off this matchup. I Want You to Be My Girl by Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers versus Blueberry Hill by Fats Domino.
Blueberry Hill.
I Want You to Be My Girl was number 8, and Blueberry Hill is number 9 for me. So I'm gonna give it to Frankie Lyman. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I got to go Blueberry Hill too.
And Phil?
Yep, Blueberry Hill.
Ooh, and Fats Domino takes out Frankie Lyman. Luckily, he's got another entry in this bracket, but you won't get there for a good 2 months. But Dean, which way you want to go?
Blueberry Hill.
Well, thanks to my rankings, we avoided a sweep on that one. But I don't know. I Want You to Be My Girl is just, to me, so much more enjoyable listening than Blueberry Hill. Blueberry Hill is like over before it begins. So I was like, come on. I want the extended version that's like 5 minutes long. But that means that I get to start the next matchup on the other side of the quarterfinals. And it's going to be That's All There Is to That by Nat King Cole versus 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford. And That's All There Is to That is my number 3. 16 Tons is my number 2, so I got to go with 16 Tons. Which way you want to go, Lisa?
Yep.
And Phil?
I'm going to throw one to That's All There Is to That.
And Dean?
To kind of borrow Phil's logic, it would have to be Unforgettable by Nat King Cole to beat 16 Tons. And Unforgettable ain't here, so 16 Tons.
Well, Phil voted for Nat King Cole, but yeah, okay.
Yes, he did. I'm borrowing his logic from earlier.
Oh. Well, you got to be more specific.
From
But
Tutti Frutti.
that means Ernie Ford moves forward. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
16 Tons. Welcome, sports cats watchers.
Better be any of the fucking crazy ones. But there's nobody here from Sports Cat. It's all 32 people from my show, from my fucking Twitter.
They keep popping in and out.
Because they see it's not Sports Cat and they give up. But that means the final matchup in the quarterfinals, and it gets started off by Lisa. And it's The Green Door by Jim Lowe versus Why Do Fools Fall in Love by Gail Storm.
I got to give it to Why Do Fools Fall in Love by Gail Storm.
And Phil, which way you want to go?
I want to say Green Door was redone. Is this like the definitive version? Do you guys think?
From what I saw, it's the most popular version ever put out.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll just go by the numbers here. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Why Do Fools Fall in Love.
And which way you want to go, Dean?
I'm still voting for the orgy behind the green door.
Fuck it. And Harley, which way you want to go?
That's the custard pie logic.
The orgy behind the green door.
Which means, I love this, because that means it's a tiebreaker coming down to me. And I had the Green Door at number 6. And I had Why Do Fools Fall in Love, non-Frankie version, at number 12. So Green Door wins this one, and we'll be moving on.
Moves on.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
The most contested matchup we had in the quarterfinals, actually, as sad as that is. And that means, folks, that we can officially move into the semifinals.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you.
And they're going to get started off by Phil. And it's going to be Long Tall Sally by Little Richard versus Blueberry Hill by Fats Domino.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but I'm going to go with Long Tall Sally.
Well, she did make him run back in the alley. But which way you want to go, Dean?
Long Tall Sally.
And Harley.
Long Tall Sally.
Which means Long Tall Sally takes it right away with no competition yet. And yeah, Long Tall Sally is my number 1 versus Blueberry Hill, which was my number 9. So I would have went Long Tall Sally regardless. Which way you want to go, Lisa?
I'm going to throw one to Blueberry Hill.
Well, it will have a redemption shot in the 3rd and 4th place matchup to see if it can take on whoever loses the next match. And the other side of the semifinals is going to get started off by Dean. And it's going to be 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford versus
Hello,
the
Dean's
Green
wife.
What?
Hello.
I was saying hello to his wife.
Oh,
Well,
I was not looking at the camera.
Yeah, I
But-
was saying hello to her.
Okay.
Did
But,
you hear her say hi back?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
But Dean, it's going to be 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford versus the Green Door by Jim Lowe.
16 tons. I'm digging the orgy, but it's not as good as 16 tons.
And Harley, which way you want to go?
16 tons.
Yeah, I'm calling it audible on this one. 16 Tons is my number 2 ranked song, and Green Door's number 6. But I'm gonna throw Green Door a vote, just keep it in the running at this point. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
Gotta go 16 tons. Sorry, Jeremy.
I tried. I wasn't hoping for much because my rankings wanted the other one to win regardless. But that means it's my number 1 versus my number 2 in the fucking finals. So yay, fun me. But Phil, which way would you have gone?
Very close, but 16 tons.
And that means that the semifinals are over already. Literally only 3 minutes later. But we can start off the 3rd and 4th place matchup, which is going to get started off.
Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go.
By Harley, and it's Blueberry Hill by Fats Domino at number 41 ranked versus number 19 ranked The Green Door by Jim Lowe.
The Green Door.
Well, Green Door is my number 6 and Blueberry Hill is my number 9. So, yep, Green Door gets my vote as well. Which way you want to go, Lisa?
Blueberry Hill.
And Phil.
I like my music like I like my pancakes. Blueberry here.
I was going to say full of orgies. But
Mhm.
with all that syrup, it's going to get sticky. But Dean, you are the tiebreaker for 3rd and 4th place. Is it Blueberry Hill or the Green Door?
Blueberry Hill.
Well, Green Door had a good run, but it still gets the honor of 4th place, so out of 33 songs, so we can't be mad at that. And that means the final matchup is going to get started off by me. Fuck. And it's number 45 ranked Long Tall Sally by Little Richard versus number 22 ranked 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford, which actually, okay, so it went down 9 rankings because it was number 13 in 1955. So Long Tall Sally is my number 1 rank. 16 Tons my number 2. I gotta go Long Tall Sally. But which way do you want to go, Lisa?
I think I might be joining you in the alley with Sally.
That bald-headed bitch gives some good head. But which way you want to go, Phil?
Yeah, Long Tall Sally is number 1 for me. So,
And apparently it wins first place in this first part of this year so far. But which way would you have gone, Dean?
Sally.
And Harley?
Sally.
And we have a sweep to determine the winner, the grand finale of this one, which means Long Tall Sally will face the winner of the next part to try to figure out who's the champion for 1956.
All right.
But Harley, actually, oh, no, not yet. Not yet. I'm not going to hand over yet.
Let me ask you one thing. Why do we got 2 parts of 56 and only 1 part of 55?
Because 55 stopped at 30.
Because 55 is the last year for top 30. 56 is the top year is the first year for top 100. So there's 3 parts.
Gotcha. Okay.
Every year from this point on has 3 parts because they're all top 100s.
Rings a bell now. I think you mentioned that before.
I mentioned that at the front, but it's good to repeat myself on these things sometimes. But folks, for the first part of this year, well, of 1956, not this year, we have the number 19 ranked The Green Door by Jim Lowe in 4th place. Number 41 ranked Blueberry Hill by Fats Domino in 3rd place. Number 22, 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford in 2nd place. And number 45 ranked Long Tall Sally by Little Richard in 1st place. And it's actually funny that 16 Tons won 2nd place again in 2 parts in a row. But Harley, I will now officially hand over the reins and all the strap-ons that go along with it to you.
Okay. Dean, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Yes, all things Family Plot, Twitter, X, Pinterest, all your socials, all your all things Family Plot. That's where I'll be. Or you can look on Amazon and find my book, R. Dean Boese. So there.
Okay.
Lisa and Phil, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Huh?
Go ahead.
You want me to do it?
You should
Okay.
do it this time.
You can find us at Pod. It's one word, pod. And we're on all of the socials that Philip can find. And YouTube.
Okay.
Yep.
And if you don't know where to find us, well, then you ain't been paying attention, because we're here all the time and you know all of where we are. Tune in tomorrow night, since we haven't been doing an actual regular episode of the Asylum for a while because of life, and life sucks. But we'll be here tomorrow night talking about the bad AI videos. Horrific
Again.
videos. Now this is the bad AI songs.
Okay.
Horrific one. Okay, and we will see you guys later. Bye.
Here.
Bye.
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 Restroom.
Alrighty.
Gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He claimed he has a misery, but he having a lot of fun. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Well, long, tall Sally, she's built a species guy. Everything that Uncle John need. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Well, I saw Uncle John with bald head Sally. He saw Aunt Mary coming and he ducked back in the alley. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Well, long, tall Sally, she's built species guy. Everything that Uncle John need, oh, baby. Yes, baby. Woo, baby. Having me some fun tonight. Yeah. Well, I saw Uncle John with bald head Sally. He saw Aunt Mary coming and he ducked back in the alley.